The divine masculine energy can only reciprocate the energy that you're holding. So let's talk about it. I'm Annalisa and welcome to my channel. So your divine masculine can only give back what you're giving yourself, because that is their role. Their role is to be the mirror to your own energy. So the more the divine feminine realizes that it's all about your frequency, then the easier this journey becomes. I often hear that in my comments how difficult the journey is. And yes, it can be very difficult, especially in the beginning, because you don't know, you're not fully understanding what the whole journey is about. And it's not until you reach that point where something clicks and you get it, you understand that it's not about the union, although you can have that, but the journey is not about the union. It's about the process. It's about you realigning to who you are. So in your frequency helps you align. So if your divine masculine is not quite showing up the way you want them to, then there's more inner work to be done. And I know the inner work sounds challenging at times, but it's not meant to. It's meant to remind you that you are the one that's creating, and that is what the universe wants. The universe wants you to create, and you do that by going inwards, by connecting to your heart, not your mind, connecting to your heart. And that is where your divine masculine can meet you, when you are in your heart chakra, aligning to your soul, because your divine masculine is part of your soul and they are the same frequency. But an important area too is a lot of divine feminines put their divine masculines on a pedestal, and you have to really get rid of that, because they're just a fragment of you. And when you see them as being better than you, when you see them as this person that has more power than you, then it's harder. The journey is harder because you're idolizing them. And that is not what this journey is. The only person you want to idolize is who? Is yourself. And once you start idolizing yourself, once you put yourself on the pedestal, and that doesn't mean that you put him down here or her down here. It just means that everyone is an equal. So once you start treating them as, quote, an average person and normal, quote, normal person, and stop putting them up here, then that allows them room to breathe. That allows them space. And you no longer are in pushing energy when you let go of putting them on a pedestal, because the only person that should go on a pedestal is yourself, and realizing who you are. And that is what this journey is all about. It's helping you remember that you are of the utmost importance, just like everyone else. You can create anything that you want. You can have anything that you want. You are that powerful. And the divine feminine has forgotten who they are. And that is why your divine masculine comes in to activate you, to activate your energy, your kundalini energy, so you can then dive deep into yourself and really look at your beliefs. What is it about yourself that you are not really empowering yourself? Where in the past are you still holding on to? What traumas are you still holding on to? What shadow work do you need to do? What inner child work is still there for you to look at? And these are all tools to help you on this journey, is to do that inner work so that you could feel good, so that you can feel in peace, so that you can then vibrate higher on the frequency scale, which makes the journey a lot easier. Then you won't say, oh, this journey is so hard, because it's all in how you perceive the journey to be. And this 3D will always push you. We will always have obstacles in the 3D. We're not going to be able to get away from obstacles and things being thrown at us. That is just the way the 3D is set up. But it's all in how you respond. It's all in how you regulate your nervous system. And that is a crucial part as well in this evolution of your soul, is being able to respond rather than react. And that is not always easy. And that is because we're used to reacting. But this journey is teaching you or reminding you, and when I say teach, I mean reminding you of that you no longer need to react. You can just respond to situations because everything is happening for you, and that you no longer now see things as, quote, negative. Although it appears negative through the mind, but through this heart center, through the soul, it's happening for you for a reason, to remind you of who you are. And you are a spiritual being. So whenever you connect to your heart center rather than your mind, not to say that the mind is a bad thing, the ego is not all bad, but it's connecting to your heart and balancing it all, balancing your soul, mind, and your heart. So the journey is about you. It's about realigning to who you are. And that is why they come in. They come in to actually do you a favor. And although it may not appear that way in the beginning, it seems so much as a hardship and a dark night of the soul. But that is part of the process, is to go through the dark again and help you come back, helping you realize that you don't need that person. Yes, you can desire to be with them, but that you don't need the person. So there's a difference between desiring and needing something, coming from a space of lack. You are not in lack. You are abundant right now. So having gratitude with what you have is really important. Although you can look around your environment and say, no, I don't have what I want. No, I don't have a home. No, I don't have the car that I want. I don't have the home that I want. When you keep saying those things, you're staying in lack. Instead, flip it. I'm thankful for what it is that I have, my health. I'm thankful for having air that I breathe. I'm thankful for having food that I can eat today. I'm thankful that I can take a shower today. I'm thankful that I can see with my eyes. I'm thankful that I have a phone that I can use, right? There's so much to be grateful for, but yet the mind wants to look at all the areas that you're in lack. And when you come from a state of lack, you're only going to get more lack, because that is how the universe works, through frequency. So we want to switch that. We want to be thankful for everything that we have, even the, quote, negatives, because that's actually realigning us to more, to having that abundance. But you have to see the abundance now. So this journey is helping you remember that you're the creator. You get to create. Yes, you get to create. You're no less than the one person that's a millionaire or a billionaire. You're equal to that person. You're no less than that person that is driving around with a Lamborghini. You're no different than that person. No one is better than anyone else. When you start seeing your divine masculine as equal to you, then it shifts the energy. Then you realize that the journey isn't about the person, it's about me, it's about you. And when you realize that it's about you and stepping into your highest power, then the energy shifts. And then it's easier to do the inner work, because the inner work will help you see that you have everything within. It's up to you to see where you want your frequency to be, whether you're going to stay in a lower frequency or move up to a higher frequency. And so you see, the divine masculine is simply a catalyst to your awakening. Their energy can only come in the 3D when you are showing up for yourself, when you are prioritizing yourself, when you feel good, when you know that it's all working out, no matter what it looks like, when you are no longer in chasing energy, when you pull the focus back, when you're able to regulate your nervous system, when you understand that the journey is about you, then your divine masculine can show up. You're no longer waiting around. You're going on with your life, and you know that it's going to happen, period. It's going to happen because that is what you desire. Now, not everyone desires to be with their divine masculine, and that's okay too. But if you desire to be with your person, then you can have that. But first, you have to align. You have to align with yourself first. When you align with yourself, it's automatic. The universe automatically draws them back in. If you need some help, feel free to reach out. I do have a website. If you have not yet subscribed, feel free to do so. I'm sending you so much love.